Hello, grandchildren and great-grandchildren. This is Grandma Donna and Grandpa Larry wishing you a Merry Christmas in 2023. We thought something nice would be to share with you a story that we heard when we were kids, and lots of kids have heard since 1822, when a clergyman wrote this to try and capture the experiences that he had as a child. So lots of years, maybe 200 or more. So here we go.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plum danced in their head.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down to a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Well, Merry Christmas 2024 to grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I know you've already seen the lovely video of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, which is part of the tradition of Christmas for me. There's another part of Christmas that was the first part of Christmas for me when I was a young girl, and very important to me and my family. And although it's faded away in modern times from being as important to many people and certainly to many in our family, I did want to share it, so perhaps it's retained going forward a little bit, because that would mean a lot to me. This is a reading from the book of Luke in the New Testament of the Bible, and the 2nd chapter. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made under Cyrenius, who was the governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, every one into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and the lineage of David, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. Hopefully this Christmas you have some time for some peaceful reflection in your life, not only about this reading, but about what's going on in the world right now, and how very blessed we all are to be safe and warm and fed and housed and not having war in our country. And perhaps you can spend some time loving on people who are alone and lonely. And that's it for me for this Christmas 2024. Your gifts will be coming electronically as scheduled, and that should make for the kind of Christmas that we wish we could give more of. Love you all, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye.